Aini, and I am a fifth semester student in the English Education Department at PGRI Jombang University. In this video, I'm going to review some really interesting articles. I will share a quick summary, highlight some key points, and give you my personal take on how these articles contribute to the field of your English learning. Alright, let's jump right into the first article. This article explores the role of Duolingo, a gamified language learning application in enhancing English speaking skills. It highlights how technological advancements have transformed education, offering innovative media that enable teachers to design more effective, efficient, and engaging teaching methods. Research objective aims to assess the effectiveness of Duolingo in improving students' speaking abilities, particularly focusing on four key aspects: fluency, accuracy, pronunciation, and vocabulary. Research methodology. The study adopted a pre-experimental design involving a single group 25 grade students from a high school in Jombang, selected through non-random sampling 40% male and 60% female. Data collection instrument includes speaking tests in dialogue form, pre-test, and post-test, emphasizing the ability to express and exchange opinion on analytical exposition text. The data collection process involves three steps. First, pre-test, assessing baseline speaking skill. Second, 1 week training with Duolingo. Student practice independently, reporting progress via screenshot. And the third, post-test, measuring improvement after the intervention. Data were analyzed using the Wilcoxon sign rank test. A several wheel testing revealed non-normal data distribution. The result indicates significant improvement in speaking skills, with 22 out of 25 students showing enhanced score. The mean positive rank scores were notably higher than negative ranks, confirming Duolingo's effectiveness in overall speaking skill improvement. Aspect-wise analysis is fluency, accuracy, pronunciation, and vocabulary. The findings corroborate earlier studies demonstrating Duolingo's ability to enhance speaking and listening skills. Its gamified approach makes learning enjoyable and motivates students to practice consistently. However, limitations such as the lack of real-time interaction and the absence of a control group necessitates cautious interpretation of results. Teachers are encouraged to incorporate Duolingo as a supplementary tool for out-of-class practice, complementing traditional teaching methods. To maximize its benefits, integrating additional resources offering real-time interaction is crucial. Future research should involve longer intervention duration. For example, 1 month or semester, and control group to validate findings. Enhancing Duolingo with real-time interaction feature could further support comprehensive speaking skill development. In conclusion, Duolingo proves to be an effective technology-based instructional tool for enhancing English speaking skill, particularly fluency, accuracy, pronunciation, and vocabulary. While the act offers flexibility and independence in learning, its limitations suggest it is the best utilized as a complementary rather than standalone method in language instruction. This study examined the correlation between literal reading ability and paragraph writing skills among adult EFL students, focused on second semester students in the English department at STKIB PGRI Jombang. Research investigates whether reading and writing skills are related, particularly in terms of their academic achievement. Reading and writing are essential skills for academic success among EFL students, as they develop their critical thinking and language proficiency through these activities. Adult EFL students often engage in literal reading, which involve identifying the main idea, supporting details, and concluding sentences. They also practice paragraph writing, which emphasizes topic sentences, coherence, cohesion, and structure. By their interconnected nature, the correlation between these two skills has been extensively studied in tertiary education contexts. The primary goal is to determine whether a significant relationship exists between literal reading and paragraph writing among EFL learners. Quantitative correlation design was used with 29 participants selected through purposive sampling. The study employed a literal reading test and a paragraph writing test as instruments, developed by lecturers. The reading test focused on identifying topic, main idea, and controlling ideas. The writing test evaluated the ability to develop coherent paragraphs. Analyzed using non-parametric experiment, rho, due to the normality assumption not being met. They were normally distributed, but the writing data were not. Thus, non-parametric analysis was applied. Correlation test. The study found a positive but low correlation between literal reading and paragraph writing. That while a relationship exists, it is not strong. And for linearity and outlier, data satisfy linearity assumption and no significant outlier were found, such as that literal reading and paragraph writing are somewhat interrelated but focus on different skill sets. Literal reading emphasizes understanding text at a basic level, while paragraph writing involves broader and more complex tasks, including developing ideas and organizing them cohesively. They also highlight the need for aligned teaching material and strategies to improve the integration of reading and writing skills. The study concludes that literal reading and paragraph writing among adult EFL students have a significant but weak positive correlation. It suggests that future research should ensure better alignment of materials and instruments. Additionally, educators should provide integrated instruction to enhance both skills. Reading is a critical skill for English education students, essential for acquiring scientific knowledge and forming rational opinions. The study highlights reading comprehension as a complex intellectual process requiring mastery of meaning and critical thinking. Attitudes toward reading are identified as significant factor influencing reading comprehension alongside interest, motivation, and ability. The researchers conducted this study with second semester students in a literary reading course. But reading comprehension is described as the ability to understand and interpret text meaning, both explicit and implicit. Scholars like Samsu and Turner emphasize that reading comprehension involves recognizing words, understanding their meaning, and connecting this meaning with personal experiences. Pearson and Johnson regard it as reconstructing the message of the text. The study identified key goals of reading comprehension: extracting details, understanding the main idea, and making judgment about the text value. These are defined as emotional, cognitive, and behavioral responses to certain entities or ideas. Positive reading attitudes influence behavior like reading intention, text selection, and attention, which in turn affect comprehension. Yamashita views reading attitudes as thought accompanied by emotion, facilitating engagement in reading activities. Measuring reading attitudes can help educators identify strategies to improve comprehension and motivate students. To examine the relationship between student reading attitudes and comprehension. The sample comprised 63 students from the English education program. Data collection involved a questionnaire assessing reading attitudes and a test measuring reading comprehension. Statistical analysis, including normality and correlation tests, were conducted using SPSS software. Normality tests. The data for both reading attitudes and comprehension were normally distributed, with significant values greater than alpha value. And correlation test, the Pearson product moment correlation coefficient was 0.478, indicating a moderate positive relationship between student reading attitude and comprehension. Value of 0.00 confirmed statistical significance. The research concludes that reading attitudes are a foundation element influencing reading comprehension. Although the correlation is moderate, the finding highlights the need for targeted intervention to improve reading attitudes, which can ultimately enhance student reading skills. Use practice and conducive learning environment are recommended to optimize student reading abilities. This study contributes to understanding how effective factors like attitudes impact language learning and offer insight for educators aiming to improve student academic achievement in reading.